Hey there, Wargamers. Cullen and Luka here from MiniWarGaming.com bringing you some Warhammer Fantasy Battle Report action. We got a 2,000 point game of vampire counts led by Vlad Von Carstein up against filthy rats of, whatever clan they come from. And in the MiniWarGaming vault, Cullen and Luka continue the battle between the vampire counts and the Skaven, though a different perspective of the battlefield, and see who can take dominion over here.
We play and call it work.
MiniWarGaming's Warhammer Fantasy Battle Report.
Let's take a peek at my vampire accounts for this game. It's 2,000 points of random stuff, guys. I don't know.
I think that's the theme for this game.
100%. Actually, yeah, you're right. Everything here, because we even randomly built the table, which you'll see in a moment here. I've got a force led by Vlad Von Carstein, and unfortunately, Steve and myself do not own the Isabella model, so we can't do the Beloved and Death combination between the two of them. I would if I could, but I felt like using, someone who's got a big fancy ring. That's what I was looking for.
The big ring on this model is legendary, man.
I just wanted to have the big ring. One of my favorite artifacts in all the Warhammer Fantasy battles. It's got a name associated with it. Not going to be too concerned with that. But we're going to go ahead and just go over the rest of the forces, because it was pretty much him. I'm going to add him.
How many points is he?
He's 490, 495. He's a level 3 wizard. He's got random vampire powers. He's got Blood Drinker as his artifact, his sword. His ring gives him a 4 board save, and when he dies, he comes back to life on a 2-up, once per game, and in a nearby unit with 1 wound remaining. But Blood Drinker lets him heal wounds on 4-up instead of 6-up with the Hunger.
Okay.
Which is a hard enough rule to remember. But with the 4-up, it should be a little bit easier to remember. He's also got heavy armor, if that matters for anyone. His powers are supernatural horror, so he causes terror. He's got Beguile, and he has the Fear Incarnate, I believe it's called. It reduces leadership by 1 in a 6-inch aura around him. So he's like a leadership modifier guy. So if you're trying to do a Beguile against him, you have to do it at -4 leadership. And if you are... And you have to do fear checks against him at -1 as well, just because of his stacking modifiers there. Now, for the rest of the forces, we have a unit of 10 Black Knights with Barding and Lances. I just really wanted the heavy cavalry, so I added them. They're quite expensive, and I don't know if they're going to do anything, but they're here anyway. If I get beat down pretty badly, which you never know in Warhammer Fantasy, you bring the best list of the game and somehow just still lose right away.
Oh, yeah.
Then it happens. We have 20 zombies. Again, the core is typically the same build I have. It's usually 20 zombies with full command, and then 2 units of 30 skeletons, and the rest is filled out with dire wolves. That's what we have here. 30 skeletons, 30 more skeletons, full command, sword and shield. Actually, this is 28 because the points, in a weird way, worked out that way. And then 2 units of 5 dogs, and then 25 Graveguard with full command and hand weapon shield. I just use the great weapon horde so much. Honestly, this is just change for the sake of change. Are the great weapons better? Absolutely. But whatever. It's nice to see different things, and I'm sure a lot of people agree. And we got 6 hex raids because of points. I was going to do 5, and I had 30 points left over, and wow, that was the magic number for them. And that there is my army. Now, the hex raids could be a thorn in Cullen's side, because the only magical attack I believe he has, other than magical weapons if you have any, the Warped Lightning Cannon.
Yeah, that's it. And I don't have a lot of my little annoying shooting that I usually do.
But there's only 1 Warped Lightning Cannon, so we actually, those hex raids might be able to sneak through some damage this game. Pending some weird shenanigans.
We'll see.
I should probably go over the spells and equipment on my wizard here. Now my general, the Lord of Death there, is going to be Vlad, because it makes sense. And the Master Necromancer is going to have Talisman of Preservation, as well as the Rod of Flaming Ruin. It's from the Vampire Counts book.
Oh, what is that?
12-inch range fireball. So it's pretty short range, but if it causes any, I believe it causes any wounds, you have to immediately panic.
Oh.
And if you don't if you don't panic off the board or killed off, then next time you move, the whole unit takes a strength 4 hit.
Oh wow, okay.
But it's only 12-inch range. So I don't know if it's worth it. It seems cool.
How much does it cost versus the ruby ring?
That's 20 more points. But the ruby ring's got longer range.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But this has the additional effect. So we'll see. We'll see. You have to really play a 10 to 20, 30 games of trying out both of them each to really get the full effect. It'll be differently good against different armies. In this case, probably not the best against Skaven, but we'll see.
Hey, if you make me fail.
Exactly, right? If he could just cause a panic, that'd be nice. For his spells, we went with Doom and Darkness, Soulblight, the Fate of Buna, and Spirit Leech is what we rolled up for him. I'm hoping Doom and Darkness is going to be big. I chose to keep it. instead of something else. But the other ones weren't super great either, so maybe it'll be big, maybe it won't. And then Vlad ended up getting Curse of Years, Von Hells, and Invocation of Nehek, because he's a level 3 from the Lore of Vampires.
All right, and here we've got 2,000 points of Dirty Dirty Ratman. Again, going with the randomness.
Literally a little bit of everything.
This was built like last week when I was supposed to play, and then editing came in, so this is a list I built a week ago, and I don't really remember what it does or why I built it this way.
You got inspiration a week ago.
Yeah, I think this is still on. I think I'm still running on my kick of like trying to use no artillery, and I say that as you see this cannon. So this isn't actually a 2,000 point list. This is a 1910.
But it's got a cannon.
Because it's gonna blow itself up. Really. I literally had a couple extra points, and I'm like, I could bring like a couple extra rats here and there. No, like let's just round it out with a cannon and make it easy. So. Starting out in the front there, we got our Greyseer. He's a level 4. He's got his Earthing Rod and his Talisman of Preservation. For his spells, we rolled on Plague today.
Oh, cool.
Because I think the only one for Ruin, like the D6 Magic Missile isn't that great against vampires, and though Scorch is good. I'm going to try doing, well, I wanted to roll a Plague because it's toughness tests against your weak boys.
Yeah, that's fair.
So we got Plague. Wither, Blessed with Filth, so when we have our garbage trash melee fights, I'll poison you. And Curse of the Horned Rat.
So naturally.
A little bit of a little different. He's gonna have D6 Warpstone tokens, so he'll have 2 at the beginning of the game. And then for our other Lord, who is not our general.
Did you say D6 and roll a 3, or is it D3?
It's D3.
Okay.
I said D6 and it's D3. It's the morning, guys.
Fair.
We got the Bonebreaker Warlord there. So he's a Warlord and a Rat Ogre Bonebreaker, and he's gonna have the Warp Stone armor. So it's heavy armor that reflects Strength 4's back.
Cool.
And he's gonna have the Dawn Stone and the Sword of Might. Yeah, and a shield.
Cool.
So he's a beefy
3-up save?
Yeah.
2-up, or no? Is he a 3-up? So he has heavy armor shield mounted, I guess? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's a 2-up that reflects back.
Should be 3-up, unless there was like, should be 5-up, 4-up, 3-up for mounted.
Yeah, okay, so it's full plate. That's why I was getting confused.
That's what the
here.
relic is? Okay, it's full plate.
Yeah, so it's 4-up armor with the mounted and the shield.
And then with the Dawnstone. I can see that being pretty good.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's scary. People don't usually like to deal with it, so I
Right.
haven't really had a lot of chance to let him out and get killing, so we'll see if we can kill some dead things. And then we're gonna pop over to the heroes. We got our little BSB there. He's a BSB.
Like just sword?
Just a chieftain
Or,
with sword.
I mean, or shield, I mean.
Yeah, of course.
Nice. Sick.
And then, not even a wizard, with a Doom Rocket for the engineer there. And then onto the core of the army, we've got, that is 36 Storm Vermin.
Oh, right there. Yeah.
They have no banner, but full command.
No banner, right? Oh,
Well, like no special banner.
oh, no special banner. It is just a banner, no magical free.
Yep. Then there is, we got over here, we got some clan rats. Our classic bunker for our wizard. There is 24 with full command. And then off to the side, we got our Skaven slaves, 45 and 35.
Like what random number is? It's just how the points
Or is
worked
it
out?
30? It's 30.
That looks like 30.
It is indeed 30. There should be 6 more. I didn't build this correct.
Oh, that should be 36?
It should be 36.
We can add 6 more after this.
But,
Are they half a point each? Or they know they're 2 points each?
they're 2 points each.
Yeah,
They're
it's
2
like
points
12
each.
more points of rats, heck yeah.
In the back, 2 rat darts, of course, because we need them. They're cheap. They're 23 points. Let's get in front of some units. And we got some plague monks.
Oh, yeah, we have so much random stuff.
3 plague monks with banner swiftness, so they're
they're
fast frenzy boys.
Fast frenzy boys.
We got some rat ogres for some molder action with 2 pack masters.
Well, these are newly painted.
Yeah, those are the newer ones for sure. We got a Hell Pit Abomination for more molder. And then we can't leave Scryer at home, so we brought a cannon. And then Eshin has to stay home because realistically, they're like off in the battle somewhere else, doing some ninja stuff, you know. And that's 2,000 points of quote-unquote artillery-less rats, because cannons just had to fit, because it's so cheap.
Disregard redacted cannon in the back. Bear witness to the glory of our randomly determined Warhammer Fantasy Battle table. We decided to play in a tundra, so like maybe northern Sylvania after some winter melt, and we randomly determined pieces of terrain. I believe we got 8
Yep, we did. It's the D6 plus 4.
And we got meeting engagements, so the table's going to be split down the cut like this. We have one player deploying over there, one player deploying over there. We don't know yet who's deploying where, though. And then for the pieces of terrain, we have 2 mist-wreathed swamps. So those are the ones that have the nasty Fabir in them, I believe. We have a Bane Stone. If you're not too sure what a Bane Stone is, if your unit's within 6 of it and you take a wound, it's actually you get +1 to be wounded. So it's not ideal to be near that when getting wounded.
It's a weird one that it makes you wound easier.
Yeah, it's like a relic left by perhaps the Beastmen. So we decided to use the Herding Stone from Age of Sigmar to represent that.
They're defiling the ground.
Yeah, it's literally defiled ground and like ill omen around it. We have 2 Mystery Woods. That's the 7 result, so it's most likely one to come up. Cullen ended up rolling up fence, so we put like a wall.
Single wall!
It's a single wall that zero rules. We have a Weirding Well, which we decided to put beside it so it looked a little bit better. This one's odd. You can when you end your movement nearby it, a unit that's not engaged in combat can drink from it and get a random rule, which are all like bad. You can either regrow from the Lore of Life or gain stupidity on Unbreakable. And the other one is, I can't remember what the other one was.
It's like a magical poison?
That doesn't sound great.
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly didn't read it far enough to know if you get poisoned or you get magical poison attacks, to be honest.
So we'll find out when that comes up. I don't know if I want to utilize that. And then, the woods are mysterious. We don't know what they are. And then what we have here is a struct. We got is the D3 buildings and D3 obstacles. We end up getting 1 building and 2 obstacles, or 3. So we have 2 walls that are nothing, they're just walls that are together. And then we had a ghost fence, so it causes fear if you're near it. But more importantly, we rolled this obstacle up as a wizard tower. If you have a wizard at the beginning of your magic phase, or at the beginning of the magic phase, within 3 inches of it, I don't know if you have to be engaged or not, probably, but probably not, you actually get a pseudo lore master. You get to know every spell from that wizard's known lores. So, if you know death, then you'll know all the death spells if you're within 3 inches of it. So I put this one down. I put it down in this area, hoping to get this territory, not knowing if I'm going to get this territory.
Yeah. You put it in a deployment zone, knowing somebody would get it turn 1.
Someone's going to get it turn 1. So we're going to go ahead and roll off now. And I do want to remind Silver Vault members, if you're looking about upping your terrain game or collecting, some models from certain games, go check out the silver discount page on the website. It's under the Vault section on MiniWarGaming.com, or you can go to MiniWarGaming.com/silver discount, or just click on the link down below, and that'll redirect you to where you need to be. We're going to go ahead and roll off now and deploy our forces, and then we'll show you who ends up not showing up for meeting engagement, because not all of our forces will be on the table right away, unless we're lucky. Cullen did it, the madman. He wanted to roll off and flip the table on me here, so he took the side with the wizard tower, which I don't mind. It was the gamble I took by placing it over there, which means I also got the Bane Stone.
Heck yeah. Honestly, though, I didn't really think of it when deploying. I should have probably planned for the Bane Stone pushing you more over this way, but hey.
I'm 100% trying to. I got fast things near the Banestone, things I don't typically care too much about, or that are going to be not near it soon enough in the game. So I got my Hex Rays and my 2 Dire Wolves. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with them. I don't actually see a purpose of vanguarding forward with them.
I think they look thirsty.
No, they're not going to drink from the well. There's literally no reason.
Thirsty.
There's literally no reason to drink from this Weirding Well. It gives me Unbreakable and Stupidity. I already have Unbreakable and Unstable. It gives me. It makes a unit miss a turn if you roll a 1. And the other one is you could heal wounds, but you can only drink from it if you're unengaged. That's assuming you're just getting shot at, I guess, or magical spells.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm not too concerned about that. What we are going to show off though is my Black Knights on my left flank, my Graveguard with Vlad, right in front of this unknown woods. We're gonna pray to Morris Leb that it's not too bad, I guess. I'm not even too sure what a vampire prays to. It might be Morris Led. Maybe some of them do. And we have the skeletons here protecting the one flank with some zombies and the necromancer behind it. And then because it's meeting engagement, I had 1 unit of skeletons that are hiding out in reserves, not quite marched on the table. Now Cullen did deploy first, so this is my counter deploy to his deploy.
Right.
And what do we got?
We put some ogres with some slaves here, and then we put the engineer there. We've got we're behind the actual 6-inch line, maybe 8 to 10 inches.
He's not.
away.
Yeah, he's not quite at the line.
We got our Grace here right next to this tower. He'd be ransacking.
Now he could have split his lores up.
Yeah, I literally was thinking about, because of this tower, I do have the ability to kind of split whether I want to roll out of my 4 levels, 2 on one and 2 on the other. But I was like, no, I'm not gonna push my luck, because then it's not gonna happen. It does happen. So I could have had 13 spells. Bone Breakers in there for now, because There's a lack of storm vermin and plague monks on the board.
Yeah, they're both not on the table yet. They're both in reserves.
And a cannon.
And the warp lightning cannon as well. So no warp lightning cannon turn 1 against me, which is nice.
So, slaves, rat dart, A-bomb, facing down some pretty spooky boys.
These guys are a pretty good counter to the Hell Pit Abomination. They got flaming magical attacks and they're ethereal, so he can't even hurt them. They do, and they mess him up real good. They take out his regeneration and they turn off his too horrible to die rule or whatever.
Yeah, like, it's not bad enough that I can't hurt you, but the fact that I can't hurt you and you can break my regen and completely, like, so that's a hard counter to my unit, and normally I have the little bits of, you know, annoying shooting or magic missiles to kind of deal with it, but not in this list.
I know, there's like there's no lightning store or warp lightning or anything.
I know.
What's going on? They're gonna be these guys. So I'm all hyped up for these guys. I guarantee you, they're just gonna die to something dumb somehow.
I don't know, man.
Something somewhere horrible. They're gonna die. And that's pretty much it. We have to roll off the meeting engagement to see who goes first. Can't quite remember how that's resolved, but that's okay. I got a bookmark in the book to figure that out. Now I'm gonna roll a d6. On a 6, I choose who takes the first turn. Otherwise, the player who 1 to 5 culling gets to choose who goes first. So it's your pick who gets to go first here. I'm also not going to Vanguard or anything. I didn't want to.
Okay.
I can't charge if I Vanguard right away.
Yeah, that's true.
In case you make me go first or something.
Yeah, like, honestly, it comes down to, like,
I guess, I don't know if I Vanguard. I'm not going to Vanguard anyways.
yeah, because if you did, it'd be moving those guys closer, but, like, they don't need to be closer, and I'm going to get charged. Oh, it's annoying, because I'm going to get charged by them. And whether I charge you or you charge me in the flank, like, you charge me in the flank sounds like a bad time.
They are, yeah. So the nice thing about them is they're ghosts, they're ethereal. They actually move through unengaged friendly and enemy models. So they're hard to block with the dart too.
Exactly. Huh.
And they're pretty quick.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go first and see what I can do.
All right, so we turn 1, rats. Would you like to declare any charges?
I got to measure the rat dart and see if they can make a... I don't think they can do a long bomb, but yeah, they're so annoying. I can't block them because they'll just die. Like, I can't even... Sorry!
Hell Pit Abomination, I'm gonna get him so good.
Dang.
Okay, no charging. We're gonna see if we can compulsory move. Which direction is he facing and how far is he gonna go?
So he's gonna go... We're gonna try to send him...
super far that way. I'm hoping he doesn't get out of their charge arc. I think I may have misdeployed them. I could have done a little bit more like that, but then at the same time, he could have just gone that way.
I mean, yeah, like, even if I can get a little bit past the rat dart, so it can kind of come in and maybe, like,
block
it? That's kind of the thought.
But I can just overrun into him, too.
Exactly,
Yeah.
right? So...
Oh, dang! 15 inches?
Wow. Wow, 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 wow,
that
wow,
gonna get him
wow,
out
wow,
of
wow,
arc?
wow! Zoom!
That might not get him out of arc.
I don't think I'm out, but it's definitely going to be an interesting spot, though.
Wow! All right, survey says...
Looks like it.
Yeah, we got him, like around the foot there.
Yep.
All right. Still an impressive roll, though. Huh.
It's going to make a difference if he just dies.
Well, the problem is, like, it's a... How many points is he?
200 and something.
Okay, it's a trade-up in points because the second I charge him, I lose them because they're going to get hit by the slaves on the side, and then that's static combat res I'm going to lose too.
Fair.
Somewhat. It depends. These guys might be able to countercharge them too based on the facing and everything of it. And that's their potential march?
Yeah, it's only a 12, so it's not like they could get, like...
Right there,
yeah. I guess we'll just send these guys... 5. We're going to go 1... 3 for 9, 10, 11, 12.
Just to hit him in the flank.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Some slaves are gonna start walking up,
Moving past the wall.
but still being in a position where if next turn I need to charge, I can.
And if anyone's curious, the walls don't impede movement on anything but cavalry-like units.
Yeah, it's like more like dangerous terrain.
And
at
it
that
doesn't.
point.
Yeah, it doesn't even impede it. It's just dangerous. As they try and hop over it, it's pretty dangerous. Is the thing.
Don't break your legs.
Okay, now Cullen is deciding if he thinks if it's worth actually staying near the wizard tower with his plague.
Yeah,
Nice here.
it gives me access to a couple extra spells, but the problem is I did take plague, which means I'm very low range.
Right.
And that's my fear now, is like the...
At the very least, even if you don't utilize the tower, you don't have to worry about the Bane Stone.
I mean, there's that. There's that.
Oh, I might get +1 to wound you because of the Bane Stone.
Stop!
Bane!
I hate you. I hate you.
He's like, oh, what a shiny rock. Let me run towards that as fast as I possibly can.
I like the magical aura of hate.
Then we have some reserves showing up. Storm Fiend, Storm Vermin, just doing a regular move onto the board from any point on the long table edge.
And then boom, character.
He's going to leave the unit and then join them. Oof, that's probably a good position for them.
So boom, he moved in like this, and now these guys can move. Now they've got plenty. We've got like 8 inches of movement, but we just need to make sure that we're within 18 here.
You want to shoot a spell at them?
I mean, 18 is pretty much the range of my spell.
Gotcha.
Of like my one spell there, so like we can go up to like here and get you within 18. So at least we can do something this first magic phase, because that's the one problem I find with plague magic.
Doesn't quite work right away.
It's just low range.
And then the Pestilent Monks, Plague Monks show up as well, marching on the board. Warp Lightning Cannon, well, not marching, but like moving on the board, and then Warp Lightning Cannon also moves on the board.
Awkward, because we want to be able to see them.
Right.
But then this tower, if you do any shenanigans with your knights behind that forest,
Right.
it's kind of tough.
Got bad line of sight over in this direction over here.
Right. But the further we put it this way, the less chance we'll have to shoot them. But also longer we'll probably live. Alright, that's the spot. I can't see the dogs,
That's fine.
but I think that's okay as long as combat happens more over here, and then I can still see the hex wraiths.
I'm not too sure what to do with the cavalry now that the Storm Vermin are over there. There's a part of me that wants us to swift reform and
Wow.
go that way, but we'll see. We'll see when my turn comes up. All right, so we still have a few more units. The Frenzy Rat Ogres do not need to charge this turn. We forgot to mention that earlier. They were out of range, so they didn't care about Frenzy.
Yeah. Plague Monks weren't on the board,
So we'll
so...
figure out where those 3 last units want to move. I got it's not much of a question. I just realized that Black Knights, their mounts have the Spectral Steed rule, which means they're ethereal.
Yeah, I just kind of moved my Rat Ogres up just a bit to try to bait a charge into the forest, but,
Yeah, they don't really care about that. And apparently barding doesn't slow them down either. I've never known that, but to be fair, I've also very rarely brought these guys.
There's that, right?
This might be the 3rd time I brought them in all of the Vampire Count games I played. So
I think that's how we're going to end our...
it seems incorrect, though. It seems weird that Black Knights would have Spectral Steeds. Hopefully they won't come up too much. Well, actually, literally will, because they're immune to being the barding. It even says they're immune to barding. Like, the only other Spectral Steed would be the Hex Wraiths. Alright, then they've all repositioned. A lot of your throwaway units out front, very well positioned, because I don't want to actually charge anything. I charge them, and then it's get counter-charged by Storm Vermin. I charge him, and I get counter-charged by those units. So that's a trade-up. That is not a trade-up. The Black Knights to them.
Yeah.
That's not ideal. Okay, well, that's it for movement. We're on to magic. Pulling up some winds of magic.
Duty 6.
Alright, you get 9, I'll get 5, and you have 1 channel?
I do have a singular channel for nothing.
Nada. I've got an attempt at channeling here. I do get 1. I'm at 6 dice.
All right, well, we don't have too many options because of our range. So we're just going to start out with the Grace here. Going to try to plague the unit of skeletons.
Is that a toughness test for the whole unit?
That is a toughness test
All right.
for the whole unit.
Alright, roll it. What do we need to show here?
We need to show a 13, so we need to show a 9.
Show 9 on dice, rolling 4. That is definitely 9 on dice. That is 9 plus 5. So that's 14 on the dice, so an 18 in total. I'm actually going to try and stop this. I'm going to put... I'm just going to put everything into it. I stop it.
Yeah, I think that was the right call. It's not like I have lots of little spells that I'm trying to bait out anything
Right.
with. I'm trying to do 2 big things.
It was this and Curse, and I was trying to do the math, and I think Plague does more damage than Curse does on average, because Curse is just straight 4d6, which is 14. And that would have been about 15 wounds with the chance of spreading to something else. Remember that, folks? A moth fell on the camera and flew into my face and startled me. That was wild.
We're gonna eat a Warpstone token, and don't
roll a 1.
Just try to curse the Horned Rat, your Graveguard.
Graveguard.
I didn't roll a 1, but I did roll
16, 22.
That's it.
26. Oh, you actually got it. Nice. So you got the Curse of the Horned Rat on the Graveguard. It's going to be 4d6 dead Graveguard. It's a good roll. It's hopefully paltry here. So it should be 14-ish. Oh, wow.
No.
It's near max. 12, 17. Woo, 20 dead Graveguard with Curse of the Horned Rat.
Oh, I was 1 model away from killing Vlad.
No, there's 26 models.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, good. So, I would have been
5. Oh, geez, this is gonna be hard to get them all back too, because you're gonna probably do everything you can to stop me from reanimating them. Okay, so that's 6 of the 20. It was 20, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's all that's left of them after the Curse of the Horned Rat hit him big there.
Feel the rats.
Dang. Well, I still believe I made the right call in what I chose to dispel. That was just unfortunate for the graveyard. And with that, we'll end the magic phase and end the first turn as well. We're going to go on to turn 1 for the Vampire Cast, where I will charge. I will, because this is a good trade up. If I could take him out, that's a major threat off the table. I'll lose my Hex Raise, which is a major threat for Cullen, but he does have a lot of magic that could deal with him. I don't have a lot of ways to deal with this guy. So we're going to declare a charge with them into him. Don't care about terror, because he causes terror, so he doesn't quite care. And that should be it for my charges. So I'm just going to go ahead and roll them up. I don't think they can fail. They're going to go about 18 or something. Yeah, so they will end there. I guess I should have charged dogs into them. Forgot about that. I could have like just went over that way. Well, that's a bad call on my end. I'll try and fix that for next time. And yeah, because they would have moved first and skirted through this. I think they would have fit.
Oh, I don't know actually.
Actually, maybe it's too tight. Regardless, I'm not going to do it anyways. And then we're going to go on to remaining moves, where we will first. Yikes! I think my best bet is like Vlad just moves over here. Like they Swift Reform move up a little bit, and then Vlad just jumps over there, and then they kind of like reposition a little bit, and then these guys mess around. I'm gonna move them first, figure out what I want to do with them. They can march and all that stuff, and apparently they're spectral, and the bard doesn't slow them down. I think I want to commit to not moving forward too much on them, so we're gonna go ahead and attempt a Swift Reform. Vlad is probably 10. I think like they Swift Reform and they sidestep.
Yo, you're doing my cavalry movement, dude.
Side trot sideways.
Yeah,
this
man.
Way. Just to get them out of the way. That means the skeletons can kind of show up over here, I guess. And then we're going to have these guys declare a Swift Reform. Those skeletons, they're gonna pass. We're gonna end up there, and then Vlad is gonna drop his unit and join these skeletons. There we go. And then these guys are going to Swift Reform. And they pass. I'm just gonna hang out there for now, I suppose. And then we're gonna have the zombies. No, they're actually just gonna move normally. They'll end up like that with some movement shenanigans. Well, not shenanigans. Literally just wheel, move, wheel. So I just wanted to get them so I could shoot some spells at the BSB with his death magic, if I even am able to get that off. We are going to move
into that delicious looking water.
Doges. We're gonna end moving there, and these ones are gonna move up a little bit.
Come on, you're within.
No, they're not gonna drink the water.
Come on.
They're not gonna drink the water. They're not thirsty. They're mindless. They just bark.
They want to quench their
They simply
skeleton mouths. I don't know.
These are not thirsty boys. That is pretty much it for move. We're gonna bring in our skeletal reinforcements and march on there. We're not gonna move them forward too much. We're just gonna we'll go a little bit. We'll go to like there. I just want to stop the reanimating on the graveyard too much so I could avoid it. So we'll just move a little bit on. I was thinking about going this way, but I would have just blocked the Black Knights at some point, and then I want them to march into the woods if possible. And well, yeah, not that I can be stubborn. I don't care about being stubborn anyways. So we are going to go ahead and engage in some magic. Let's try out some magics. I'm gonna get 6 for my wins. Not an ideal roll. I have 2 channels. It doesn't help.
Nope.
No help from there. So it's gonna be 5 to my 6. Throw 2 dice invocation for the 6-inch bubble of it just to hit. It'll only hit them. I get +3 to that. I got it, so it's a 7. It's a 6 to cast.
Is this your only thing that you can use to bring back guys?
Yes, I have no other. I don't have 2 lore vampires guys, so only he can bring back D6 +3 guys a turn.
Okay.
Well, it's everything around him, but.
You did roll low, but I still don't think it's low enough to 2 dice it.
Right.
So I'm gonna 3 dice and keep 2. Oh,
We stop it with 4. Sorry, so no invocation. I think the only other spell that might be worth is Spirit Leeching the BSB, or an attempt at Spirit Leeching the BSB. I have to make it the bigger range, 24 inches. And I want to 4 dice it. Yeah, I'm going to make sure I'm doing all that right. So it's going to be cast on a 10+. And I will get it with 6 plus 11 plus that.
I mean, I'll try to.
This is a level 4 Death Wizard as well.
I'll try to double 6 it. I did not.
Ooh, so we do get this. So you should be leadership 7 because of inspiring. Well, I mean that's what your leadership is over there. And then my Necromancer master level is probably 9. So I'm only leadership 8. So what we do is Cullen and I are going to roll a d6, and we're going to add our leaderships to it. And he will take the difference in the roll in wounds if I roll higher. All right, let's see if we can't get him. Dang. I think you don't even take a wound. Yeah, because you should be 7. Yeah, so you evade it. Very nice. Very nice. Ah, so close. So close. I'm a little sad. I'm gonna be a little sad. It's gonna take me a little. We're gonna go right into combat though. We got this fight here. No fear, no terror, nothing like that. They are all able to swing. So
Is there any? There's no point in me trying to make attacks because I do nothing, right?
you can look at his rules. He might have flaming attacks or something. I don't know. Maybe.
I'm pretty sure there might have actually been an upgrade that gives him magical attacks, but I don't think I bought it. One.
Oh, you could have got a warpstone spikes. Like magic attacks and magic resistance.
Yeah. For 15 points, but he's already quite expansive.
So my weapons are great weapons, but Cullen is not able to hurt me, so it goes right to my attacks. And I have 6. I don't have the Hell Wraith, so I don't get the extra attack. I believe I hit on 4s. So we have 4 hits, not bad. And these are strength 5, your T5.
Yep.
So I actually get to wound on 3s because of the Bane Stone. Not that it mattered. So it's just 3 wounds at no regeneration.
Okay, so I take 3 wounds.
That's it. Yep. I should probably attack with the mounts. The mounts get to go first, technically.
Oh, true.
They have a couple hits, and
They need 6s?
They need 5s because
Oh,
of the
5s,
Bane Stone.
yeah.
So they don't wound there. And then leadership, you are stubborn 8
I am.
with the BSB pretty close by. You don't need it though. Very nice. Okay, well that's all she wrote. That there, folks, is the end of my turn. We're gonna go into battle round 2 now. Well, we have to restrain the rat ogres.
Yep, the rat ogres will test to restrain.
They will re-roll unless they're 10. They should be 10 actually, right? Yeah,
No.
within 12 of him, no.
Well, they're within 10 of him, but they don't have 3 ranks, so they're not 10.
Oh, they use their ranks.
Yeah,
Right, of course,
yeah.
of course,
so
of
it's
course.
only 8 for them. There you go.
They're passing. Okay, good. That's what the BSB actually is probably too far away.
Oh, yeah, he is. He definitely is.
Yeah. So
Okay.
they are gonna have to declare a charge against them. I
Yeah,
guess.
that's the closest
That's
unit.
8-inch charge. And then we'll figure out the other ones. In addition to the ogres charging.
The slaves will charge your hex wraiths, try to get in there, try to break the combat. And the question is, does the rat dart want to try to charge the dogs? I don't think
I don't know, maybe because the rat dart could charge the flank of the hex wraiths because that unit of rats, clan rats, I assume. No, they're slaves. Are gonna just. You have to add the models to it too. I think you forgot to.
Oh yeah, there's supposed to be 6 more here.
Yeah, so they'll be back just a little bit,
Yeah.
and then we'll add more. We'll add the slaves in a moment, and they are actually charging this little corner up here.
Yeah, and then you know what? Let's bring them in.
All right, so they'll go on the flank and then throw them into the corner because they can't fail, and then we'll just add the slaves to the unit.
Yeah,
Look at them
we're
go.
good.
So they're both charging in, and that's it for charges. So we're gonna over here we have to resolve this charge.
Oh well, yeah. This I guess. So it was a 14,
So they need to show an 8 on the dice.
but it is a flank.
It is true. Yes, that is a 7. on
Oh
the dice.
no!
They fail forward 6 instead. Interesting.
I guess they wheel 6.
They would wheel for the majority of that. It's not the Black Knights right here. But that's what the Storm Vermin in the back
Oh.
is for.
Boy.
The remaining moves, the Storm Vermin,
They're just
knock
gonna.
that over, and the Storm Vermin.
Oh no, that's a tall fence.
You can knock it over. Oh, that works. That works. So the rules describe the fences and everything just to put them in between your models, as if people don't play with them ranked up on trays. People might not actually. I mean, I could see that. That'd be difficult though, like moving that.
Oh man, it would make this game.
Because like the fence would, that never impedes movement. It pretty much just sits in between the units, and it just breaks up the ranks wherever it would make the most sense. It was like somewhere around there. It's but hard to do with a tray underneath it. Rat dart moving forward.
Hide behind the fence.
Always gonna defend the fence. Yeah. All right, that's -1 to hit if I charge it. Actually, we're instead gonna do this. They're gonna march to right there.
They had an extra little bit of movement there. They could have moved into it. So this way, because they would get -1 to hit, but then Luka ends defending the fence after they die.
Yeah.
So this way he ends up in front of the fence, so he isn't technically defending it, as long as he doesn't get a turn to move up after that.
Correct. Yeah. So if I was to take his defenders away from the fence, then I would technically be defending it, like Colin said. That's not a bad idea.
Doom Rocket, it will just hop out of the unit and go right here, and then the slaves will move. Actually gonna pop out on this side just to prevent wheeling issues.
All right. Perfect. Is that one of the last things to move? Oh, they're just gonna move. Yeah. Gotcha. They just want to wheel. Yeah. Hey. Oh boy.
We don't want to, I guess we probably want to go to here instead. And move up like that. Oh, we'll have these guys shuffle.
We're gonna sidestep
Yep.
towards the Doom Rocket.
And then that gives these guys, we're going to wheel one and then come up right through. They're here.
Hello, Plague Monks.
We're slow, but we're getting there.
And with that, it's magic time. So 2d6. You're gonna get double 1.
Awesome, fantastic.
That's 2 dice, and your channel is
Hey!
your third. And I get so I just get 1 dice. 1 to 3.
Well, with our 3 dice, we do have a Warpstone token. We could push it up to 4 dice, but I still think I'm gonna save that for later. And we're not really within 12 of anything, so we can't wither. So we're just gonna plague the unit of skeletons.
Plaguing them. What do you need to cast this?
We need to show a 9.
Okay. Show 9 of the dice. That's really good. I can't stop it. I only have 1 die. Nope. All right. Dang, this bad.
Toughness tests. Toughness tests.
All right, I'm gonna do Vlad. He is failing, and it's no armor save, but he's got a ward save. He passes. Perfect. And then we have 30 skeletons in there, so I'll do 10 dice 3 times, I guess. Should effectively remove half the unit. I fail on 4 ups. I'm toughness 3 on them, so I'm gonna lose on the first one. That's 7.
Ooh.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 2 above average there. So we'll remove all this. They die to the plague.
Die zombie.
Ooh, pain. I know only pain against this Skaven lore right now. Okay, well, we have to. Do you roll the d6 or do I roll the d6?
I roll a d6.
All right, so roll a d6. On a 1, I get to go to them instead. And then
Anyone within 12, so yeah, I think they are the only ones within 12.
They might be within 12, but we'll see. It depends on the d6 roll.
On a, I think it's a 2 to 4 it goes out.
Yeah, the plague will end there, or it'll bounce to further things.
Yeah, on a 5 to 6, it continues. It goes out.
Okay, it's over there. No Doom Rocket, Cullen's thinking.
Yeah, you're a little bit further away than I wanted, but you do have a nice clump.
Yeah,
Like it would be, if I did land a big template in there, there'd be some.
My army feels very weak already. It was weak going in, and now you're making it feel insignificant, my man. Let's see what this Warp Lightning Cannon can do. Right into some knights. Are we thinking, well, what's the math here? What are we thinking? 10 from the back of his, head? Like about here?
Yeah, I think so. Like let's not try to game the template. Let's just try to
Go right through.
let's just at least if we kill 2, that's cool.
So we're 10 from the middle of his base.
Yep,
So it's 8 away from the middle of his base.
that can be an 8. Ooh.
So it's strength 6, and it's 2 inches forward from the middle. So it'd be like touching him. So it's hitting 3 of them.
It's a small blast.
Yeah, so it should be a small blast, right? So it'll land right about there. And then I don't know if it'll hit the first time. Hitting 6 of them at strength 6, no save. That's perfect. That's
Wow.
dang. 2's to kill. Dang. They're all dead.
Get out. Get out.
I concede. Can I concede?
No.
Can I
No.
concede?
Feel the wrath of my rats.
No, it's not fair.
Feel the wrath of my clawed
No.
hands.
Yikes. Okay, the champion's actually supposed to be in the middle here. I don't think it matters too much. Does it? Maybe.
No, I don't think it does.
There we go. Well, that felt bad. Boom! Well, that's it for shooting. We have a fight to do over here. Nothing can hurt my guy, so it goes right to me fighting. I'm going to put all the attacks forward into the Hell Pit Abomination. We'll start with the Steeds. 4's to hit, and 5's to him because of the Bane Stone. 2 wounding hits from the Steeds. Now, they go before the Great Weapon, so you do get your regeneration. I think their attacks are just magical.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
So you have some regens. You pick 1, so you're down to 2. And then I attack with the Great Weapons, which are flaming and magical.
Yeah.
4's to hit. Ooh, that's excellent. These are
Dang. Oh, gross.
he kills him.
Yeah.
Just, yep. No 3's, no Banestone, but
And
the Banestone helps on the mouse.
And again, you are flaming, so no too horrible to die.
no
Unfortunately.
too horrible to die at all. But then we resolve combat res, which is me doing 3 damage, but you charged me in my flank with 3 ranks. So I actually crumble. I actually lose by 2. Right, that should all check out. So I'll crumble by 2.
Yep, that all makes sense to me.
And this is where we end up. So I can't, you know what, I'm curious. I think they're supposed to be a little deeper in there. Or they were supposed to be a little closer, but I don't actually know how to reform because if I had to reform one and I'm flanked the other way, so I think I just stay like this.
I don't think you
I don't think I
can.
do. I don't even think I can. That's yeah. So I think I'm just stuck like that. Yeah, you know, I got the Hell Pit though. These guys are gonna be kind of sticking around here. The only problem is I kind of move the dogs in a dumb way again because I can't wheel past my Hex Rays unless if I lost 1 more, if I crumbled 1 more, I think that would have been nice because I could have charged the flanks of them to.
Yeah.
I don't know. It might have helped. It wouldn't disrupt them because there's only 5 models. But I guess that's the turn. It's on to my turn too, and I'm in a bad way here. I think I'm just gonna the Rat Ogres go before they do. I'm pretty sure. So they're just gonna get beat up.
Yeah, they will attack
Are
first.
they strength 5?
They are strength 5.
So it's -2. Ah, screw it. I'm just gonna go.
Okay.
I mean, at this point,
Bring it
I
on.
don't have a whole lot going for me. I'm actually losing pretty horribly here. I lost a lot of scary stuff, and my bricks of guys are getting whittled down. So if I lose, we're gonna lose gloriously, and my army's gonna crumble. And Vlad will, with the Von Carstein ring, he'll come back another day. Another day, another battle. I very badly want to charge these Graveguard into the slaves, but it's an 11-inch charge, so we're gonna do it.
Yeah, naturally.
Naturally,
Again,
we're gonna do that.
We're gonna watch 5 Graveguard. I'm gonna stop talking.
I'm just gonna just to confirm, illegal. Yep. The corner was facing that wood.
This is indeed illegal.
Just confirming that's illegal. Then that's all done charging. None of this is charging. Let's roll out. Let's do the exciting one. Graveguard. Bless. Failed. So close. I needed an 11.
Wow, that was scary close, man.
They're gonna go 6 forward into the woods here. Okay, well that's where they end up. Let's see what these woods are. They are a 5 apparently. It's a venom thicket. That means 3 of those models that are inside of it must take a dangerous terrain check, but they're okay. And now their attacks are poisonous. Ooh.
Scary.
And killing blow, which don't interact very well together, by the way.
Oh, that's
then we're gonna check out this charge. They go 8 plus. Oh yeah, they make it. That's
you
19.
should be good.
Oh yeah.
And you clip clop into.
That is still because it's the majority of them is still in the front. So, and because they have, I'm gonna keep. This says they have a spectral steed, so we're gonna keep assuming they have spectral steeds. That's where they end up.
Yeah, man, that's.
I like that. You know what? I'm just gonna take them off the tree because they don't need to be on the tree anymore.
That's fair.
So kind. Just kind of maximize them for me.
Ah!
Thank you, sir. So that's where they're gonna end up. And again, spectral steeds. This is technically open terrain for them. Yeah. All right. That one guy's got poisonous attacks, by the way. Okay, time for regular movement. They can't move. We are going to move. Oh, no, sorry, I was supposed to charge the rats. I assume you wanted to hold. I forgot the little dart was there. Yeah. Am I on top of that? Yeah, I am. We're going to take as much rats down with us as we can. And if that includes a rat dart, you better believe that includes a rat dart. Okay, now we're going to go on to remaining moves where we are going to try our best to reposition. This is garbage, man. What have I done here? I'm such an idiot. So this one's gonna back up, and then that one's just gonna reform, and that's about as much as I can accomplish. They're a prime target for the reform like that. Yeah, that's more like it. Okay. That way, if they do charge this way, which I don't think they will, they have to overrun because they have frenzy.
Sure.
That should be it for moving over here. We are gonna have you and then wheel that way. And end up sitting there.
Oh, he wants to drink the water.
No, he does not want to drink the Zawata. We're gonna move forward with these guys. Gonna march. If I could pick them up, I already figured out where I want them to go. They just want to go back. No, actually, they just want to go back here because I want to.
You don't want to go in the venom thing?
I don't want the venom thicket right away, and I also wanted, if I can reanimate, I would love to try and reanimate some of them. And speaking of reanimating, it's that time. It's Winds of Magic. We're gonna get 8.
Better than last time, though.
A little bit better than last time. I would like more discrepancy. I would like 2 6s or not. I want like 2 4s. That's what I want. 2 4s. My channels. Okay, that helps. That gives me 1 more die. So you have 6, I have 9. So within 12 of the Black Knight, so I could bring a Black Knight back if I cast a Von Hell's at the 2nd level.
Invocation?
So yeah, Invocation, yeah. He's got Von Hell's, I could do that, but I don't really want to. He's also got Curse of Years, which is one of my favorite spells. Ooh. I think we're going to do is we're going to start off with an attempt at taking the life of the BSB again with Spirit Drain here.
Okay.
Needing a 10 to cast, so 3 dicing it, I think, is what I want to do. Yeah, we're going to 3 dice it plus level 4 wizard. So we do. This is the bigger version, so we get with 13, 17.
I think we're going to let you have it.
Ooh, it's a dice off again.
I know. I don't know if I...
If I roll 1 higher than you do on the die, he dies.
Yeah, that's true.
That's that. But if you want, it worked out well for you last time.
I'm just scared of your 2 5s, man. I don't want to roll... I don't want to throw 5 dice at it, but I don't want to...
I see. It's a good roll, I guess.
Yeah, that's the big thing, right? Like,
for that, I should it probably won't matter, but the lore attribute for death is I roll a d6 for every wound I cause, and then on a 5-up I get an additional power die in my pool. But it's only on 5s. I can only get up to 2 if he dies.
That's true. That's true.
So you do, yeah. The BSB is important. I don't know, like
I think we can take damage. It's failing leadership checks that's going to cause us to lose this game. So
you.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, you got it. Okay, 10, 15, yeah, 18. Now we have the 13 showing. So we are going to try and Soul Blight those Rat Ogres down a little bit. We don't need forward arc. We just need line of sight to them, and we're going to try and get it. Oh, we got it with 13. That lowers. This brings them down a strength and toughness.
That's okay.
It's just trying to keep my Black Knights alive. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I need all of them.
And then we're going to 4 dice the level... How many dice do you have left?
Dose.
Okay, yeah, we're going to 4 dice the 12-inch bubble of Invocation of the Heck. Oh, wow. These are exceptional rolls. Yeah.
I will try to 6 dice. Or, sorry, 6 dice.
All right, so
double 6.
We got all the spells... No, we stopped the 1, but I was happy to try it anyways. Faded Buna I have, but it's only 12-inch range if anyone's curious, so like I can only target like that pack master or something. The Black Knight back, and we're going to get some Graveguard and Skeletons back. D6 plus 3 Skeletons, so it's going to be 8 Skeletons coming back. Let's mark that over here. Alright, and we're going to get back 7 Graveguard. Okay, well that is... we got a little bit more reinvigorated units here. I'm pretty happy with that. It's, you know, the gloom levels have risen, or lowered. We're going to say lowered. Gloom and Doom lower. There we go. And we are going to go ahead and go straight into combat. We do have a fear check to do on both those units.
Okay.
Just for me hitting them.
Slaves? Dart.
The Dart is probably afraid.
Yeah, it is.
And is it too far away to reroll?
Yes.
Okay, so the Dart I get to hit better. Well, I'm going to put 1 sideways into the Dart and then 1 forward into the Slaves. Into the Dart on 3s. Oh, they miss. And Slaves. Hits. Should be 2. They actually may not be within... Oh, it's 2 because they're strength 5, yeah.
Yeah.
So it kills one off, and then the horse into the... Again, this would have been first. Into the Dart, which hits because they're afraid. And it wounds, kills the Dart, and then the horse into the Slaves. What's your web skill on a Slave? 2. 2? I'll see if I even wound you. So I gotta go check my web skill. I think I web skill 2 on them. It might be 3. The Steed is
okay.
Web skill 2, so it only hits on horse. So that's it. I killed, what, 2 things?
Yep.
Only 2, eh? So you have 3 ranks, and you're in my flank, and I killed 2 things, so I crumble by 2 more.
We're getting there.
We're getting there. I guess we can just pull the whole thing. Just leave them in there. Just so that big old black tree is not in the way. Looks a little bit cleaner. Do the little rat dart over here, who owes me a check. A fear check. Actually, it costs terror, technically.
I'm good.
He passes. It is at -1 leadership. Oh, does it? Because he uses... Yeah, so his leadership changes to his, but I lower it by 1 because of his aura.
So it would be...
reroll.
BSB reroll.
Still fails. Okay, cool. That's Fear Incarnate. I'm just going to go first with Black. Because he literally goes first. He can't kill all 6. He doesn't have the rerolls either, and then these wound on 2s. He kills 3 of them, though.
Okay, so 3 will attack back.
Yeah, before the Skeletons.
They'll all go into the Skeletons, obviously, for 1 hit and a wound.
And I parry. I lose a skeleton.
All right.
And then, I mean, I could roll up the Skeletons, but let's see what do we got here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attacks. These are 4s to hit, I suppose. Wait, no, you fear, so it's 3s to hit. You spooky. I guess you were hitting me on 5s. I think you hit me, though. And we have 3 wounds.
Yeah, I hit you on a 6.
Yeah. So that just kills all 3 of them off, yeah. So I lose my 1 skeleton, and then I'll just let you take those out, and I'll just stay like an inch away from the wall there, and I'm not going to bother reform or anything. That's got some rats. Kill them. We got this interesting fight. We both cause fear, so no one has to care about that, but you go first. So the Rat Ogres are initiative 4. They're going to be going first here. This is not ideal for me, but maybe with the strength 4, they're going to have a harder time hitting me, and I'll have a better save because of it. They are going to have 21 attacks, though, because they have Frenzy. So 4 attacks in the front rank, 3 attacks per model in the back. 4s to hit. So we have about half hits. These are 4s to wound, because I brought you down to strength 4. Well, that's enough to get through the Knights. It's a good roll. More than I was hoping Cullen would get.
You only made 1 that made a difference there.
Okay, well, that's still something.
But
so that's 4. Your strength 4. So I have a 3-up save now, because I am heavy armor shield mounted on barding.
Yeah.
You take 1 out. Okay,
Only 1.
So the Soul Blade actually saved 3 of their
Dang.
lives. So one of them dies before he swings. Black Knight's going in. They hit on 4s. Wounding on 2s. So 2 wounds.
Okay.
And then we have 4 horsies attacking, which hit 3 times and wound twice as well. All right.
So 1 guy goes down to 2 because you deal 4 wounds in total.
Yes.
And this guy gets pulled off.
All right. So for combat res, it's actually pretty good combat res for me. I charged, and I did 4 damage. Right. That's 4 damage. I have a banner, and you did 1 damage back. So I win by 5.
Yoicks.
But are they stubborn because they technically have 1 more rank than I do?
Aren't.
I think Steadfast is coming into play here. We roll and figure it out anyway, so roll up the dice and maybe you'll just fail anyways. Oh, you're definitely good. Boo. Yeah, because he's got the full rank of 3 and I only have a rank of 4, so.
But that...
Oh, right, you actually need a 7 because your general's leadership is 7 and you don't have a full rank for the 8.
But we do have just BSB!
The BSB's in range because they're failed. All right.
Ah!
Do they break?
It doesn't matter if they do.
They do break, yeah.
Yep.
So they break. I will overrun because I would like to get the points before my Black Knights die. And I assure you, they will die next turn. So they're going to run away and I will chase more than that.
So I go 7?
Yeah, so you, oh, +1 you're at, yeah. So you go that way 7, and I follow, I pursue, I cut them all down with the Black Knights.
Does 7, it doesn't make you hit.
Yeah, I just end up right there, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I got some points for my Black Knights before they went down. And that there is turn. Second battle round done. We're on to the third one.
Okay, so, rats.
Restraining. Plague
Test
ones.
restrain, yeah, there's, like, I guess they could go that way, which doesn't, ooh, point.
Right,
Points.
well, like, with Frenzy, he would have to overrun it. They'd maybe be out of the game?
Yeah,
maybe
exactly.
turn 5 charge.
I could go here. Luka did put his dog, so they could go here. So let's just try to restrain, and let's see if they.
That is 10. They're good
Yeah,
on 10.
they're fine.
His -1 ore is only 6 inches, so you're good.
So we don't have to charge, but we will make a charge over here.
Right. I think it's probably front or flank. It doesn't really matter. They're dead either way, but.
Oh, no, it's front.
It's front. Cool, then. All right. Is that your only charge?
Yep.
All right, bring it on in.
Boop. Boop.
Sick. Well, that concludes charging. We have remaining moves. We have these 3 units, technically 4 units, right in front here. We have a Doom Rocket primed and ready, too. You got to keep that in mind. Yeah. See what shenanigans that's going to bring to the game. See, my thing with Skaven, I could play them all day long. It's just their shenanigans are always a good time. They could beat me 100 games in a row as long as something cool is happening every game. And that's what they do. All they do is bring cool to the table.
So we're going to put him here.
Right, try and get as few dice needed as possible for the shot to make it a little more average-ish on the rolls,
As
potentially.
reliable as the crazy shot is.
Absolutely.
These guys are going to walk up and try to stand, like, in the center.
Sure. Center boys. They hold.
Be here, I guess. Could you technically? I guess with those guys you could get in the charge, and those guys, they're not that long, so.
It'd be a little awkward with this bad boy here. Some corrections on movement. We're going to move the engineer there, and then the plague monks will move forward and then wheel a little bit instead.
Right, I think I need the protection from the warlock this turn. And then these guys will just go up. Or I think they'll continue to move over.
Okay. Shifting sideways that way to if I do charge that thing, then it's going to, they'll be safe from an overrun. Like guaranteed safe.
Yeah, that's the point.
That will bring us to the Winds of Magic.
See what we got.
Okay, that's the roll I want to see. There we go.
Do I get another? No.
I still have 2 wizards actually. Okay, I don't. I just get 4 dice.
Okay, so first up, Gracier. We're gonna 3 dice plague into.
Oh, the skeletons again. That hurt him pretty bad last time.
We show a 9.
Oh, he actually fails the cast. No. Lost concentration.
No!
It feels so bad. It feels so freaking bad.
I needed to keep the 5 dice so I get 6 dice curse again.
6, yeah, like plague them down, then curse them.
Yeah.
Afterwards. Yeah. I get that.
No.
I figured that was the plan. Okay, well that's it for the magic phase. It's shooting time, right? Doom Rocket. Boom. How many d6 are you thinking?
The minimum, which is 4.
Okay, so 4. We're looking 14 inches on the average on that. So a straight line this way, 14 inches. Or 4d6, I should say. I'm going to roll that up now, and it's going to be 8, 9, 13. 1 off the average, and that's going to be a good hit on them, too. So 13 will put the sender pretty much on that. Oh, okay, but it's not the best hit, but it's pretty close.
Boom.
Yeah, it's still a pretty good hit. Hits 11 skeletons and 3 of the graveyard. What's strength? 4?
5.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. So you want to do 3 graveyard first, 2 3s to wound them. So only 2 of them die. They're T4. That does kill 2 of them off. Oh, is there armor saves allowed against this?
Oh, that's a good point.
Interesting. I would have gotten a 6-up save on them. Not that it would have mattered. And then the skeletons don't get any save at all. So it's going to be 11 wounds and 2 to kill them off. 2 to kill them. And that is going to be 9 dead, that's 8.
There's a lot of 2s in that roll.
There we go. Next up, we have the Warp Lightning Cannon from down the table. Shooting down. And Cullen wants to go 10 inches at that line from the bronze capped head there.
Yep.
So the first initial bounce is going to be 6. So it's 4 inches. It's about right there. That's where the initial hit is. So I think it does avoid the grave guard. And the strength is going to be 6 as it bounces through. So it's 2 inches past him, actually.
Yeah.
So it's going to explode right there.
Here? Yeah.
It's going to clip these 5 around there, and it's going to be 2s to kill. Kills 4 of them. All right, so that back rank is dead. It passes over 2 of them as well, the 2 ranks, and I guess all 3? Yeah, it'd be 3 ranks it passes through. Yeah, so it's 3 more guys that could potentially kill, because it zips through them and then explodes. Oh yeah, but you can't double hit the same model, so it's just 2 more hits from the 2 front ranks. Okay,
For just one more dead.
One more dead. That brings it to the combat time. Where would you like to start?
Let's go here.
I'm
gonna make way?
That's fair, you're gonna make way, yep. Is the unit immune to fear because that guy's in there?
He does cause fear.
He does cause fear. Fear check for the Storm Vermin. The character himself is immune.
Yeah, I'm not gonna move him, but he's gonna be 2 over.
Right, he'll be just enough to clip the Black Knights. Reroll? Probably reroll.
I think.
The BSB is within 12. So reroll. Good enough.
Yeah, it is actually.
11 is a fail because they have the 3 ranks. Okay, well, no need to worry about the fear there. You definitely go first, I assume, with the Warlord.
Yeah, oh,
because
he
he's
goes
a
first.
Skaven Warlord, yeah.
Okay, the Bonebreaker will swing with his Sword of Might, or I guess
The Warlord.
The Warlord, not
Yeah.
not the Rat Ogre. He's got 4 attacks.
Hitting
Let's go
on
6.
3s to hit then. We have all hits at strength 5, you said? Strength
yeah.
4 plus 1, so wounding on 3s. We have all very good. All of them wound as well, so strength 5 minus 2 at 4 up save. He kills one of them. So the one closest to him.
Normie.
And then the Storm Vermin are all initiative 4, I assume.
Yeah.
Heck, they're even faster, they're 5. They definitely get to keep going. Alright, so here are the attacks into the Black Knights on, what's their weapon skill, 3?
They're 4.
Oh, they're hitting on 3s. These guys are pretty good.
Hey, that's as good as rats get, man.
Yeah, I like this unit a lot. And these are strength 5 with halberds or 4?
The strength 4 with
Okay, so 4 to wound at a minus of 1. 3 up saves. Oh, that kills them.
Oh!
They don't even get to retaliate, and then you can overrun.
I will go this far.
Go up to 8. That's where they end up with the overrun. We have one other fight to resolve over here, and you owe me some scared checks. The rat dirt are probably not afraid, unless the general's actually probably too far away for them.
Oh yeah.
So they are afraid, and then the actual, they are not too far away. Ooh, it's tight, but they're probably within 12.
They're not, but they can get to 5.
Oh, they actually get to 5 on their own.
Because they're 2 plus 3.
And they're too far away from the -1 from him. So you can't hurt me, so I get to go. We'll put the 1 into the rats, and then the 1 forward. And yeah, so we'll go...
Horses first?
Yeah, the horses first. Can the horses attack sideways? I think I attack sideways. No, we'll see if I even hit. It hits, and it wounds. I gotta go see if horses can attack sideways. It should be good to attack sideways, is they just don't get the support attack with mounts. I mean, with the quick lance. I don't know why I thought that. So I kill 1 little rat, and then we're gonna attack forward. We miss, and then we have the great weapon into the pack rats, which hits, and 2s to kill. So we kill 1 more, and then 1 attack forward with the great weapon, which hits and kills. Ooh, I got 3 kills there. That was actually a big deal, because that means you have my flank and 3 ranks, but I killed 3.
I knew this was gonna happen, man.
And I hold. Well, I don't hold. I crumble 1. All right. Well, that's not bad for me. That's not bad. I'm in an interesting position here. Game's not over, folks. Game is not over. And we're on to my turn 3. Well, charges to declare. I would like to declare...
Bark, bark.
I think I want to do side there.
Okay.
Them.
Okay.
I have a way. Them there and then them there. I think I'm going to declare a charge with everything except for them. And this is kind of like a Hail Mary. We're going to grind down in combat for a little bit and see where we end up.
Okay.
Is that what that's what I'm thinking, yeah.
Everyone will hold, even the engineer.
I guess I'll start, yeah, so there, you'll hold.
Yes.
And then, I guess they have Swift Stride, so Swift Stride. And then these dogs back here are going to declare a charge against the flank of the clan rat, or
which
the
we
slaves.
have to hold.
And then we have the Grave Guard declaring a charge against him.
Who will hold?
And then they're going to do dangerous terrain checks, gotta remember that. Then the skeletons are going to declare a charge against the slaves in front of them.
Okay.
And then Vlad's unit is going to declare a charge against the plague monsters at the front. Now, there is enough room to go here. Cullen was more or less worried about me getting through here and getting to his command bunker.
I don't think... There might have been a way if I finagled long enough or moved up more that I might have been able to stop more. But yeah, we measured the distances here, and I could pretty much let him fit through 1. And I'd much rather him fight this than my general.
Of course. So we have all these charges, and they're all holding. So we're going to start with this one, I guess. I don't think they can fail. That's definitely in.
Oh.
So we'll go something like that.
Yep.
And then we're going to go ahead and resolve this charge.
Which you should just get a decent roll.
That's a 7 plus 8.
It's like a...
15, that's exactly what I needed.
Boom.
So they're in. About there. And then Vlad's unit, I'm not too sure what he needs.
It's not much.
But a 12 should get him in.
Well, you're not even 12 away, so...
So he goes there and forward and there. So that's how they end up. And then the Graveguard, I don't think they can fail, but we'll try. 4, it's 8 inches. Ending there, but I have to do a danger train on 6 of them because of the Venom Thicket. Oh, it kills 4?
Wow.
What a costly charge.
Those are some brittle bones.
Yeah. Ooh, Dangerous Thicket, more like it. And then these guys will make it in within 11. But they all have to go through the woods. Right? Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, I'll just say they all have to go through the woods to make it nice and simple. All right, so they're going to go... Oh, it's hard.
Oh, no!
It's hard to do with the one hand. All right, well, that's how we had to close the door on the slaves a little bit because I couldn't wheel past that one Graveguard there. Yeah, that's a lot. That's like 14 dangerous terrain checks. So that's 10 plus 4. I rolled 4 ones on the Graveguard. We're going to get... I would have, honestly...
Oh, yeah, of course.
I would have 100% rather just flipped that result. So they're fine, naturally. They don't care about going through the Venom Thicket. All right, it's magic time, folks. Let's go with some magics. I'm going to get a 7, which is a nice average number.
Hey.
Oh, you got 6 to my 7, and I have 8. All right.
Okay.
And then I do want to...
the zombies.
Yeah, reform. I'll try a swift reform, actually. Might as well. I've got a musician in there. We do. We're going to go reform like that. I want to see the Warlord.
Fair.
Yeah. So he's going to end up there, and then I have 8. Now we have 8 dice per magic. Forgot to move them. So I'm going to throw 3 dice again to try and take out that BSB. We need a 10 plus, so we have 4, 7, we're at 12. Wait, 11. That's math. So we got it with an 11, and we have 5 dice left. Sorry, that's Spirit Leech. And another attempt at taking out that stupid BSB.
Well, that's...
Pretty much everything that's going to happen in the magic phase is not great.
Yeah, Luka just kind of went over everything that he has to cast after this, and it all sounds terrible.
Yeah, so it's either I could do a big Soul Blight, if this works out, or I could do everything rerolls, hit rolls with Von Hells. But that's low enough to cast. I could probably get that and the healing spell off too. I mean, Cullen gets to kind of pick and choose what he
I
dispels.
still think I'm going to try to 3 dice this just because you rolled so low on your 3 dice.
I rolled a 7, so yeah, even if you 2 dice it, a 7's average. So that's super risky to lose concentration on.
Yeah, I'm not going to risk the concentration.
There you go. That's a good thing. So I do not get to snipe the character, and you have 3 left.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna 3 dice the 12-inch bubble of Invocation of Nehek. Bring some models back. We're gonna attempt to bring some. I have to do the 12 because those skeleton warriors are a little too far away. So we got 8, 9 plus 3, 12. We got it exactly.
Interesting.
And then we have 2 dice left for some spells, which would be a potential reroll hit rolls for a unit, or it could be a Soul Blight on something too.
Okay, so we're gonna try to get rid of this because I think rerolling hit rolls, it does take wounds off me, but it's really gonna make me like lose combat. But I think I can handle that. I just can't handle you constantly getting more models back.
Fair.
So I need to show.
I should show an 8. 8 on 3 dice.
Okay.
You do.
Fair.
Oh, wow, that's a good roll. Okay, so I got 2 dice left. I can Soul Blight, really hurt them, weaken them. Or I could try and get greedy to do the 12-inch bubble of, but I need to show an 8 on the, I need to show a 9 on the 2 dice for a 12-inch bubble. Or I could just do it to my 1 unit. That Invocate would have been nice to get off. I should have probably just 5 diced it, realistically. I was a little greedy. Soul Blight. Man. Just Soul Blight the Plague Monks. We're a try to. So we are level 4, we roll a 10. You get Soul Blight off on the Plague Monks. And that's it. That's not a bad magic phase. I didn't get quite what I... In the end, I only got... Actually, in the end, I only got Soul Blight off. Well. We are going to go on to combat, and we are going to start with this one. Fear checks. Little rat dart.
No.
Oh, yeah, they're afraid. Bigger rats.
They should be.
They're in the BSB, but not the general, right? Is that their thing?
They're a rank out of the general, which is really bad.
They're okay, no fear on them. And then we, I guess we'll go ahead and do that fight. You get to go first and attack my dogs. Actually, it should be 1. I should be able to fight with all 5. So you should have 1, 2, 5 or 6. 6 of the slaves on the side are attacking. They should be hitting on 4s. Not bad. And then they are actually wounding on 2s or 3s because I'm near the Banestone.
Oh yeah! I still roll a 1.
Alright, so that probably does kill 2 dogs off. I'm gonna take these ones because of complications.
Is it 12 inches or 8?
It's 6.
Okay, so it's your stuff, not mine.
Yeah. I'm just gonna, actually, I'll keep them on the tray. Both the dogs, they hit on 3s because web skill 2, and then I get +1 strength on the charge, so it kills 1. And then I will attack with the mount sideways. We miss, and then we attack sideways with a great weapon, which hits and kills. We only killed 2. It's not ideal. So we charged into the flank, and we killed 2 things. You, on the other hand, have a flank, killed 2 things, and have 3 ranks. So you actually win by 2, which means he crumbles, and I got 1 doggo left.
Yeah. Take that guy back.
Not ideal, not ideal. We're gonna go to this little bit less interesting fight in the middle there. Would you, you had to owe me a fear check on your engineer.
He's good?
He's good, he is, all right. You probably go first.
He's got 2 attacks, I think. Or he's got a single attack, weapon skill 3.
4 to hit, all right.
Yep.
I should have 4 attacks at you. What if that guy makes way to move? It probably wouldn't even need a minute. You know what? Yeah, it's fine. 2 misses, he missed anyways. And instant death.
Hey!
Killing blow. Got him. Would I like to reform? Or I'll just reform. Oh, jeez. A whole hot mess of trays in there. We're going to do the big fight last. So we're going to go ahead and over here, and you owe me a fear check. But you're a leadership 10.
Okay.
You're fine. All right. And you get to go first.
All right, 10 bad attacks.
4s and 4s. That's a good roll. Followed by 4s. 3 wounds.
3.
5 up save. 2 up parry. Make 1. Fail 2 of those, so 2 of them die. They weren't attacking, but you know, I don't like suffering combat resolution. We have 11 attacks back. We hit you on 4s, because we're also up skill 2. That's an outstanding roll. Whew. And these are 4s to kill, right? You don't have shields?
No.
I kill 4 of them off.
Okay.
All right, well, you're going to be... We'll do the combat res anyways. I charged, killed 4. I got a rank. I got a banner. You killed 2. You have 3 ranks. So I win by 2, but you're stubborn. You're good. Then the last fight, they are immune to psychology because they got frenzy, so no fear for them. And what is there? Vlad probably goes first.
A plague monk is initiative 3 because they're slower, because they're smelly.
Interesting. Okay, well, still beats up my guys. But Vlad will take the first swing here. 3s to hit. Oof.
Wow.
Really wish I
Vlad.
got that Von Hells off. In this case, and these are 2s to wound. So we do kill 2 of them.
Yes.
I guess like he'll I wonder if you're immune to beguile if you're immune to psychology. Yeah, well, it doesn't really matter. You're not going to attack Vlad. I assume you're not even going to attack Vlad. You're going to attack the skeletons. Then I don't care about beguile. Yeah. Okay, then I'll go check my initiatives. Dire Wolves are their initiative 3. They can do it at the same time. I'll just go ahead and resolve their attacks. And anything they kill won't really matter. Your rep skill, probably not 2.
I'm 3.
And we don't even kill a guy. Oh no.
Okay.
And then the skeletons are 2. So the 4 plague monks attacking sideways have 12 attacks because of frenzy and
Paired weapons.
paired weapons. 4s to hit with them. Are you up skill 3?
Yeah.
Down to 2 strength, so 5s to wound.
No!
Oh, okay. All the dogs live. And then we have, what, 4, 5, 6, 8 of them attacking forward with, so it's 3, 6, 9, 13 attacks. Maybe 14 because of the champion.
Yeah. All right. Swinging into the skelly boys.
Hitting on, I think, 3s because I'm on skill 2. 5s to wound, though.
Yeah, okay. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Come on, boys.
Oh, that's a good amount. 5 of them. We don't make any armor saves. Do we parry any of it? No!
No!
Dang!
My rats are too fast.
That's so bad.
Punch,
Okay.
punch, kick, kick.
So I have 10 attacks back at you. These are 4s. Oof. Oh man, there was a good chance for me to win the combat there too. Oh, but I do get 2 wounds. You're down to T3, so it kills 2 more off. But let's see, the combat is gonna be tight here too. So I charged in the flank. I've got a banner, and I got 3 ranks, and I've killed 4 rats. That's what I've got so far. You, on the other hand, have killed 5 skeletons. You also have 3 ranks and a banner. So I win by 1.
Okay.
But I don't think you're stubborn. You are stubborn. You have 1 more ranks than I do. Yeah, because you kill. Oh man, if you didn't kill. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. All right, so you're.
Oh, it was that rank.
It was close. Yeah, the rank. Yeah. So you're 10. You're fine. You hold. Nice. But you do lose frenzy.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay. Well, that's the end of my turn. We're on to the 4th battle round now. Not the worst. I would have liked a little bit more though, because I'm greedy.
All right. Charges to declare. We're gonna go with this unit
Little rat dart.
into the back of this one.
Yeah, so he's gonna charge forward, wheel, and then crash. So that's the only charge. Roll it up. I don't think you can really fail because the distance between
That's
them is
still
close.
plenty.
So he's gonna go forward, wheel
And
9
then-
up to 90, which is poof, full turn, and then bam, right into the dogs. Just realizing these guys could have reformed last turn, so it makes sense to reform, right?
Yeah.
we're gonna pull them out of there and then just be like, hey, we face dogs now. Oh, it shouldn't have changed anything on the charge yet.
Sorry, like this then?
I think so. It should be like 3. I fight 3 of them maybe.
Yeah, like that, right? That's fine. Okay, Greyseer, leave your unit. Stand here, you poor little rat boy. This unit. Oh, let me. We're gonna shift over.
Yeah, just to make room for Bonebreaker and Warlord to get out.
Yeah, now they're gonna start walking. I guess they're gonna do that because I don't know where else.
Reforming them along, so we have the front over here now, facing this way to the charge corners, just for next turn. And then we have the Warlord in front of the Graveguard. He's like a monstrous infantry, so he's not really. He's like a monstrous. So I can't kill him alone, essentially. It'd be nice to, but he's gonna be great at getting to the Graveguard, so I have to be mindful of that for the next battle round. And that's it for movement. We're on to Magic.
Yep.
Wins! Give you 6. Channel.
Give me one more. No.
Do I get anything? No.
You got 3 dice.
I got 3!
So do I. So I'm going to put my 3 dice, my first 3 dice, into Wither onto this unit of skeletons.
Alrighty.
Permanent -1 toughness. Goes off on, I need to show a 4.
Oof. And then you have other spells too.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and stop the Wither. I don't want them. That'll also hit Vlad, so we don't want that. We do stop it because we roll 1 high. Well,
yes.
We almost tied to rolled 1 higher, and that's with my level 4. So I have no dice left, so you have free reign on the other spell.
Plague, which is a 13, so I need to show a 9.
So 9 on 3 dice, that's easy enough, unless you want to use the Warp Stone, but...
I'm going to just do it on dice, yeah.
You got it. All right, cool. Which target? What's the unit getting
It's going to be that unit there, and if I keep bouncing, then that's cool.
6 guys, and their toughness 4. Fail on 5s. Like, does kill 2 of them off. I guess we'll lose you. And roll up the die.
Does the plague continue?
2 to 4 is no.
No, it does not.
5 up. Cullen gets to pick. On a 1, I get to pick. Okay, or else it just goes out. That's it for Magic. We're on to shooting. We have the Warp Lightning Cannon, I think, still. No point in shooting it because it's too risky to lose it.
Yeah, it's so ramshackle that shooting at zombies that can just kind of come back, and those aren't the points I need to win this game. So
Right, okay, gotcha. So there's no point in risking the 90-point model.
That's kind of where I'm going. I guess we're going to go right on to combat.
Where would you like to start?
Let's start with this dog.
All right, so fear check. They are going to...
Oh,
it was a 4?
That was a 4.
They would pass because they're 5. Or maybe they're 4, but they pass either way. And you get to go first.
6 attacks.
We hit twice.
Come on, kill the dog!
That is enough to kill him. He's
Yes! We win!
Then a reform.
I guess we'll just... Hey, other dogs.
Hello, doggos. Which combat would you love to do next?
Let's leave the big one. Let's go on to this one.
Fear! So you do the general and the BSB. You are
Good.
good because they're too far away from Vlad to care. You get to go first again.
So 11 or 10 attacks.
10 attacks.
4s.
Oh, wow. 2 misses.
4s to wound you?
And 4 wounds.
4, yeah.
I got light armor and shield. Oh, it makes 2 of them. And then I parry. Ting, 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 ting. No, 2 die. This doesn't break that rank there. It's important. And then I get 11 swings back. 11 swings back on 4s, right? Because you passed your fear check.
Yep.
For same web skill. And these wound on 4s. I kill 5.
Wow. Ooh. All right.
Not too shabby. So combat is, I got a banner. I killed 5. You got 3 ranks, and you killed 2. I win by 1, but you're stubborn. So leadership 10 rerollable. You're passing. All right, cool. The big one, they're no longer immune to psychology, so they have a fear check at -1. So 9, but they're good. Rat Dart needs to roll as well. That one's a fail. Maybe you reroll it. You might be in range.
Yeah, we're BSB.
Nice.
Give me that 5.
5's good on them? Are they normally 5?
Yeah, Packmaster's 5.
Oh, are they within 6 though to be 4? His aura does reduce them down to 4, so they do fail.
Okay.
So they are afraid, and then Vlad goes first.
Yes.
All right, Vlad, 3s. Pretty much the same. He kills 1. Oh, jeez. Man,
He's tired,
that.
man.
That sucks. He's old. I get it. You get to go next.
Let's just do
with
those
them.
2.
Yeah. So they hit on 5s, 1 hit, and no wound. And then next are dogs and plague monks. So we're gonna have these 2 dogs attack backwards, and then the 3 attack forward. I'll just get my dogs out of the way.
Yep.
The 2 backwards hit once and kill a pack rat, and then the 3 forward hit twice and wound once. So it kills 1 plague monk. And then you get to go with all your plague monks. 8 attacks sideways because they don't have frenzy no more. I don't know if you can attack with both hand weapons sideways. I don't think. I think you can. I think you can. It doesn't really matter. I'm okay either way. 4 hits. And 1. Dead. Pretty sure you can. And then the other 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 forward into Skeletons. +1 for the champion, which I didn't count. Should be 4s? No, they're 3s. They're web skill better than 2.
And then this wound's on force?
2. No, it should be 5s because it's strength 2.
Oh yeah, -1 strength!
Parry? I parry. Not that it mattered too much, but it saves me. That saves me wound combo res. That could be important. And then I have 10 attacks with the skeletons. 4s and 2, 5. 2 wounds anyway, so it kills 2 more of them off. All right. Well, I mean, you got my rear charge, which is kind of bad. So you charged in my rear. You did kill a dog.
Yeah.
You did kill a dog. All right. So
That is unfortunate.
I killed 5 models. Right. So I'm up by. It's tie so far. I got a flank charge. I didn't count your ranks. I got, but we should have the same ranks.
No, I'm +1.
Oh, you have 3. Okay, so you're up by 1. So then it's even there. And then I have a banner. You have a banner, so it's still tie. It's tie combat, I think. Recalculating it, I do win by 1. But you are steadfast. Oh, you fail because -1 leadership. Reroll.
Oh yeah, that's big. There you go.
All right, there you go. Dang, I was so close. If Vlad just killed 3 more guys, I would have broke him. Yikes, that sucks. Well, it's my turn coming up. But if ideally, if I break them, then well, I can't really reform reform like a little bit that way and charge them. That would have been ideal. But that is it. Well, my turn charges. I don't have any charges because that's a bad charge. I'm not going to.
You don't want to do it?
I do not want to do that charge. We are going to go on to remaining moves where we are going to swift reform this unit here, I suppose. I think. Well, they pass. I could go like that. And then
I just try to like walk around.
Just to walk around it, yeah. So like, that's not how movement works in this. So it'd be like 1. Nah, whatever. I'll stay here. I know it's not perfect, but it is what it is. Just need like line of sight on the characters and stuff.
Yeah,
I got good enough range from back here.
You got what you got.
Magic. Not a bad roll. I got a 9. And my channels give me nothing more.
Come on.
So a 6 to 9. 4, 5, 8, 9. Soul Blight the Plague Monk skin. 5, 6 plus. Yep, I got it with a 10. It's a 9 to cast.
Yeah, we saw how much damage this did last time. This might open us up to an invocation, but I just can't have my Plague Monks crumple right now. I really need them to stay.
Fair.
Okay, I did beat it.
8. You.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I only rolled a 6.
There's your 6, and then
100%. Yeah. So no Soul Blight, but you have 3 dice left, and I got 6. So we're gonna try and 2 dice. We're gonna keep getting greedy here. We're gonna try and life leech the BSB. We got it with a 10 just. Spirit leech, not life leech. So it's the same thing as the roll off, and I'll have 4 dice left over. Cullen's gonna let me do it.
This sucks, but there's a chance that it just doesn't happen. So let's go for that chance.
I roll. Ah!
Heck
Okay, well I'm gonna do
the gamble.
Good call. I'm gonna do the 12-inch bubble of Invocate.
Okay.
We got it with not a bad roll, but I'm only level 3, so you get.
Because I figured if I threw these 3 dice, you wouldn't have 4 dice that you probably would have. So do I double 6 it? No.
No. Okay, so I do get the Invocate, which is gonna bring back a dog. It's gonna bring back D6 plus 3 skeletons. So it's only 4 skeletons, but that's not super important.
How many the Graveguard though?
Yeah, Graveguard. I get back. Ooh, only 4. This is rough, guys. And then the skeletons come back as well. And I get 9.
Not bad.
We've reinvigorated our units. This is what it looks like. Neither one of us have gotten the magic phase we need to really push through for the win. Like, Cullen had a good turn 1 magic phase. Hasn't amounted to anything yet.
Right.
But we're getting there. And if oh man, if I could have got that BSB and then got a little bit more of these guys back, or the Soul Blight off, it would have been nice. But Cullen's been doing well at stopping them. We're going to go into fighting. We'll start with this one first. You got to owe me a fear check.
Okay.
They pass. All right. And then you get to go first.
Here comes 10 attacks.
4s. And 5s. Or 4s. 2, 5 ups. Make 1. Parry. Nope.
Die, skeleton.
Who's a scaly tan? And then I go with 11 attacks. 4s to hit. A little bit not so bad.
Yeah.
4s to kill. Kills off 4 of them. We're striking them down, but we're not breaking that steadfast. We win combat. Don't have to worry about that, but they are leadership 10 rerollable. Oh, rerollable.
Please.
Oh, they hold.
Okay, good.
Nice. Actually, yeah. It's probably better for me that they don't break, realistically, because it's less storm.
I guess there's that, right?
Yeah. And then we only have this fight left over here, so we got a fear check on the Packmaster. And he is going to fail, but he's probably near the BSB. And he'll... Oh, he actually passed. And then the Plague Monks are going to pass. Yes. Okay, well, that is it. We're on to the fight. Vlad goes first. He's got 5 attacks. Okay, better than last time. And he Soul Plate didn't go off. There's only 1 dead Plague Monk. Boom, the T4 came in big there. He's really sucking right now, guys. And then the dogs, Packmaster. I guess the Packmaster probably gets to go next.
Yeah, he would.
Oh, he hits? Dang, he kills a dog too. That's a big deal.
I think the whip counts as an extra hand weapon, even though it normally doesn't, because he's normally too far in the back to actually do the attack.
It probably would, so he gets 1 more attack.
Yeah, it does.
So he kills 1 dog. Oh, he hits? No. Unless he's strength 4.
No, it's just user.
Yeah. Don't want to lose. Because it's the attacks on the Packmaster I care about. Yeah, I'm going to lose dog over here. Then we're going to go next with the dogs. We 2 forward, 2 backwards. I got to try and kill that Packmaster. We hit him, and we don't kill him.
Yes!
This is tough. This is tough. 2 Plague Monks. We got 2 hits and 5s to wound. We do kill a Plague Monk, and then you get to go with the Plague Monks.
Okay.
And it's going to be, is it 2 sideways and the rest forward?
Yeah, as many as we can sideways, so just 2?
Yeah, and then it's going to be 4 attacks sideways and then the rest forward. So, 4. We have 2 hits, and then kills 1.
6, yep.
Kills 1 more dog. And then 13 attacks forward into the skeletons.
Coming at you.
4s to wound. We have, oh
Nice.
wow, 3 more because I didn't get the soul blade off. So parry, or armor, stops 2, and then they do get the parry. Stops 1 more, so only kill. It still breaks my rank though. And then I get 10 skeleton attacks. I guess I expected to lose my rank anyway. And 4s. Okay, that's a pretty good roll, but the problem is I have to roll 5s to wound now.
You can't do it.
Oh, wow! I killed 7 Plague Monks. Okay.
Bro.
Interesting.
It's more you killed than before.
Interesting. All right. You know what? I've been winning combat. We've been forgetting to roll for this guy the whole time. He actually probably wouldn't even be there. He probably would have broke a long time ago and ran away.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Oh, well, whatever. Sorry, guys. I shouldn't say a long time ago. It probably would have only been last round of combat, and he might have still passed because he only lost by 1. So it's
true.
It's all good anyways, so no big deal. We are going to do combat res now. You killed 4 of my things, eh? Okay. So you, we'll do you first, I guess, because I think I will end up winning on the end. So you killed 4 models. You have a rank, you have a banner, you have a rear charge, because that guy's still around. So that's why it's a little iffy, but I'm okay. We'll assume he passed. And then we have, oh, that's not it. My stuff, right? That should be it. So I've got 2 ranks. I've got a banner. I have a side charge, and I killed 7 models. So I actually win by 3. And you are no longer steadfast.
See.
All right, so this is good for me. This is where I kind of want to be.
So I lose by 3 or 2?
Oh, I have 3 here. After recounting, I only win by 2. So who are we doing?
Well, let's just do him.
Do him? All right. So
he's double.
He's got reroll though.
That's true.
He's
So he's at 3 then if he's -2.
So he's plus the -1 for Vlad nearby. Oh. So he is boogieing, and then we have them next.
It's okay. He's gonna be running, and then. So they're going to be 7, 8.
Okay.
-2.
3.
-3.
So down to 5, yep. And reroll for the BSB.
Come on, buddy.
Oh,
no!
They break. Yeah, Vlad will chase them, and I think can that chase them? I don't even know. Yeah, so he'll chase that way, and Vlad will chase that way.
Just Vlad?
Sorry, the unit, the whole unit is part of, yeah. So I know you get +1, so...
Yeah, so these guys...
We'll do this one first.
This guy will flee.
So he's gonna go 8, and I'm gonna chase him. So I'll catch him.
Yep. So you go 9 away from there.
So we go chase him the 8 that way, and then this one's the interesting one. So you get +1 to this roll. I just want to get out of this horrible position. 10. And I chase 7. So you go 10 away, and I get your banners, and I go 7 forward. It's gonna move them off there. That's where everything ends up over there. We caught the banner. They're running away currently. And we are done because we already resolved this fight. So we're on to the 5th battle round now. There's still one more to go after this one. There are 6 in this game. I have the Warlord charge them.
Yep.
At the hold.
Storm Vermin into...
Charging in as well. Yep. Hitting the corner.
And then that's... Well...
They can charge the flank of it.
Well, then we will.
I think they can, yeah. Definitely charge the flank. I didn't quite roll high enough. I need to roll a couple more inches, I think, to evade that.
So then I think both of those are auto-in.
These guys might not be able to charge.
Yeah, no, they can't. So, 90-inch wheel is like that. And we kind of...
Got a fight going over there. And then we can see if we rally. Oh, we'll move these guys in as well.
Oh, yeah, this is... I rolled a 3, but...
They still make it in with their move of 5, I believe they have.
And it'll just go like that.
Yep. And then you have to do Dangerous Train on 1, 2... Just like 12 of them. Well, 14, I think. Yeah, just not that one guy in the corner. Just the 3 ranks minus 1. Ones kill rats here. We kill 2. 2 die to them. Now they got poisonous attacks.
Ooh.
Then rallying.
Just them.
Yeah. They 7 plus. Ooh. With a minus 1 though.
That's 7.
So that's a fail. They have a BSB nearby.
Yep.
Yep. So the reroll. Oh, they're rallying. Nice. They're in it.
Turn back around.
They're in it.
They're just going to reform to stare at them. Like this.
Very fair.
And then we need to get our general somewhere where we've got a BSB bubble to those slaves.
General's got a mosey.
Just like that.
And then that should be it for movement. We are on to magics.
All right, big numbers.
That's not big numbers.
It's opposite of big
Channels?
numbers.
I got...
Come on, give me that channel, though. No.
I got 3 to 4. Sketchy 2 dice.
Yeah, we're going to just try to bless with filth. Putting poison attacks onto these slaves.
All right. These guys are over here.
Yeah, I just need to do some extra damage to these guys.
All right.
So it goes off in a 7.
So you need to show 4 on whatever dice you want to roll. Sorry, 3.
There.
2 dice again. And that gives them poison attacks?
Yeah.
Well, they can keep it.
All right, they get poison attacks. Poison slaves.
And then the other 2 dice?
We're going to combine it with the last warp zone token.
Ooh, yeah.
And wither that unit.
Attempting to wither.
Because we want his points.
So we rolled a 1 on that warp zone dice. Does that matter?
So I take a wound on him with a 4-up ward. So he takes a wound.
All right, and then does it automatically fail if you roll a 1?
No.
Ooh, I think you still get it off though. Because you rolled pretty good. Yeah, you rolled at 11.
I show an 11.
Yeah, you beat me. I got a 9. All right.
Withered!
That's permanent, right?
Yeah, permanent. All game.
That's pretty good. It's fighting time. We don't want to shoot the cannon. Where do you want to fight first?
Can the Bonebreaker do it?
All right. No need to fear over here, so he gets to go first. 4 attacks with weapon skill 6, so hitting on 3s. All right.
Oh, buddy!
Not a good start for the Bonebreaker.
But it's strength 5.
That is not good enough. They're T4.
What a trash monster.
What initiative is the Bonebreaker, 2?
The Ogre itself is 3,
So he goes the same time as me. So we'll get him out of the way.
All right, well, he's weapon skill 4, 5 attacks.
So we're hitting on 3 still. Okay, it's a lot of 6s.
And he has a strength 5 as well.
So 3's to wound.
There.
So 3 at -2. These are going to be 6-up saves, which are re-rollable because I have a parry. No, that does crush 3 of them, the back rank there. And this is initiative 3, so they get to fight still.
Yep.
And then what's your toughness? 5? 4? 4 would make sense, yeah. These are the attacks I get. 3 of them hit, and all 3 of them wound, but see, killing blow won't work here because he's monster's infantry.
Ho ho!
So 3 at -1. We have a 3-up rerollable save. Oh.
3 of them?
Yeah. Reroll. Dang.
And then these all do strength 4s, I believe, back.
They wound me on 4s then.
Yeah, because the armor will hit you back.
2 of them, strength 4, 5-ups. I make 1 fail 1. It kills 1 more.
Boom.
And then you get a stomp.
I do get a stomp.
1 more, and I fail that save as well. That is them crumbled. There we go. Don't even have to worry about that. And we're gonna reform and face them for turn 6.
Yeah, if we need to, we'll go that way. I think this Conrad's unit, or Vladimir's unit, is a little surrounded.
All right, so we got a leadership check on the slaves. They're gonna pass. All right, we're gonna make way with Vlad. Well, stick him on this side.
Heck yeah, and he's gonna try to blender some slaves.
Yeah, he'll try his best to. No, it's gonna be hard. To go first. Oh, there we go. He has a decent roll. He kills 3 slaves. This is gonna be 10 attacks on the skeletons. Nothing into Vlad. 4s to hit. 1 poison and 3 hits. And 2 wounds, actually. They're 3 wounds now.
Oh, okay.
So I got 5 ups.
Oh, yeah,
Actually,
the wither.
There's a poison in there. And then I can't parry from the side, so it does kill 3 of them. And I got 2 skeleton attacks back. Skeleton attacks sideways. Both miss. All right. And then for combat res, you charge me in the flank. You killed 3 skeletons, and you also have 3 ranks. I do not get any rank bonuses because you're disrupting them. And I killed how many dudes? 3?
Yes, you killed 3 rats.
3, and I got a banner. So I lose combat by 4. So they be crumbling 4.
Take 4.
Well, thank you. The greedy overrun definitely did not work out here for me. I think that's going to cost me the game. Though I think I would have lost anyways because of that move there working out really well for Cullen. So I'm not too upset with the overrun. I will try to reform. I think the only hope I have is breaking the slaves, even though they have a really high leadership. Yeah, we'll try. We'll try. We reform. Oh, we do reform. I know I'm exposing my rear and my side, but the game's pretty much already over. If I can kill them, then I can reform. Then I'm in a not bad position. We do successfully reform, and now it is my turn. Oh, no, we have to do this fight still. You have a couple fear checks.
Okay.
Fear! So we'll do the
slaves.
Slaves. They're okay. They're definitely okay.
Storm Vermin.
Also okay. You get to go first with everything.
Storm Vermin will swing first.
Yeah, 2 whole attacks.
Heck, yeah, man. Look at that.
Hit.
Look at that.
And I'll actually
Dang
make the
it.
save. And then we have 10 slaves.
Huh.
And then these are 4s and 4s. That's a whole wound. 5 up.
Single.
Hey, another 6. We're good. And then I'll do 11
What the
attacks.
heck,
I'll
man?
do 11 attacks forward. These are 4s to hit. Okay, it's a pretty good start. We only have 4 misses. And 4s to kill. We kill. Okay, we kill 5 rats off. But they're both going to be steadfast, so I'm not too concerned about the combat.
Those 5 rats?
5 dead clan, yeah. So we have a leadership. It might be, I don't know, maybe they're probably close enough. 6. So they're good. And then these slaves, who are also steadfast, are good too, yeah. By 1 rank. And then that's it, we're done. We're on to my turn 5. And I think, unless this goes well, it's going to be a concession at the end here, because that alone will crumble that. And I won't have much left.
Okay.
So, charges to declare none on my turn. We're just going to reform doggos. Because this is for the reform for the sake of reforming. We're going to go right into magic. We got 5 dice plus 2. Nope. Oh, hey, you got 5. Okay, 5 to 5. That's not ideal. We're going to 2 dice a basic. We're going to 3 dice invocate on his own unit. We got it. That's to bring guys back. So it'll just be d6 plus 3. Actually, no, sorry. It's supposed to be. Well, it's supposed to be. That was supposed to do 3 dice in the reroll hit rolls. That's the reroll hit rolls. Sorry, I apologize. This is supposed to be 2 dice invocate just to get some models back. Maybe like 1 rank.
Yeah, so that's reroll hits?
Yeah, that's the Von Hell's Dance Macabre. You don't care about that one?
No.
All right, then invocate.
I just really need to stop that. And that was awful, but I do.
Yeah. All right, so I get to reroll hit rolls. We're gonna go right on the combat where you owe me a fear check. All right, you pass, and then I'll fight. I'll go with Vlad first. Carve up some rats. Reroll for Von Hell's. Aw.
He still can't do anything.
And he kills 3 of them.
There you go.
He kills 3, and then you get to go.
Slave attacks on
4s. These are all into the skeletons.
Wow, these are some angry slaves.
And then these are 3 soon because of the wither.
Die to my slaves!
Not a single 3. 5 up. Okay, we make 2 of those, and we're gonna parry. Ting, ting, ting. Nope, 3 skeletons die, and then that does cost me 2 attacks. We have 8. We have 4s actually, so 3 hits, and kills 3 rats. Whoa! Whoosh! All right, so combat res. I've got a banner. I've killed how many rats? 5, 6.
6.
Ooh, I feel so good at killing 6 rats. You, on the other hand, have 3 ranks, and you've killed 3. So I win by 1, but you're steadfast. So, do you break? Your leadership 9 right now because of Vlad. Nope. All right, you're good. You hold. I will concede there unless you really want to kill him off.
I think we're good.
Okay. So we'll go into a post game. Thanks so much for watching this battle report, everyone. Don't forget that Cullen and Luka continue the battle in the MiniWarGaming Vault. Just a different section of it with different leaders and different forces. If you're curious and you want to check it out, click on the link down below and get yourself a 7-day free trial where you'll have access to it, as well as many other Warhammer Fantasy battle reports that are stored away, and of course, many more to come. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Leave some feedback down below, and enjoy the post game. We could let Cullen go in there and do all the spells. We've been playing for quite a while already.
Yeah.
and it would be a concede there. Not to mention this guy going in there would.
Right.
I don't know if it'd crumble at all, but on my 6th turn, that would be dead. That would be dead on the 6th turn.
Which would just be the dogs and the...
I would just have them left, and that would be a very, very clear Skaven victory in this game. It was going rough at first for the vampire counts, and then we recovered. We got into this was nice. This worked out really well for me. That helped get me back in the game, really bogging down that horde, making so all they could do is just effectively kill an already dead unit of Black Knights.
Yeah.
And then have him pop out, and he killed the Graveguard off, which was nice. Him being a monstrous infantry, I couldn't do anything about him. I got the killing blows and everything. It was just...
See, man, like I usually have the opposite because he's monstrous infantry. So when I put him in that unit, he can't look out, sir.
Right. Okay.
So like you can easily be shot by cannon. So like I want him to be infantry, but in that case, yeah, that would have been.
Yeah, because I got 2. If he was infantry, I would have had 2 killing blows on me. I would
probably wouldn't have done that.
Yeah, exactly. 100% mad would I have. Vlad, obviously not the best character to bring for vampire counts, but he's Vlad, so he's really cool to bring every now and then. He's a level 3. He's half committed to everything. So he is a level 3 wizard of vampire, so that's
always awkward.
Yeah, it's always awkward. And he only has some combat stats. He has a good combat weapon. I think he's strength 6. Other than that, though...
Yeah, he wasn't...
He's got weird fear mechanics. He's got psychological mechanics.
Which, against Skaven, is like, definitely, I think... It
wasn't
one
bad.
of its better showings for that ability.
His aura of negative on leadership definitely came up a couple times. Not that it affected... It just pretty much forced a reroll, which then would have succeeded.
Yep.
Which then did succeed. The one thing that upset me is I got 2 Spirit Leeches through on that BSB, and I rolled a 1 and a 2. And it was so sad. It was so sad. I could have got the BSB, which would have caused a lot. If I got that BSB early right away, the amount of rerolls that he saved, this game could have easily been mine with that 1 Spirit Leech snipe. So like that's what I love about the game. It comes down to very minor things like that. Little things that sneak through. You might not think of too much on it at that moment, and then it has a dramatic effect later on in the game. I was just honestly, all I wanted to do was play with Vlad. Kind of wish I had if I had Isabella on the table too, then they get always strikes first, I believe.
Yeah, so then you get your reroll.
So I at least get my rerolls built in.
Which seems to be like one of his biggest weaknesses, right? Because he just went up and whiffed.
He's a 500-point character. He's like 490. He's like a ridiculous amount of points. You're paying for a level 3 wizard, you're playing for a weird psychological vampire, and he's not bad in combat. I mean, he's still a pretty good He's still a vampire lord.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's still a vampire. Vampires are still scary.
He's a vampire lord with a sword of might and like armor of destiny. Honestly, armor of destiny that lets him come back to life once, right? It's just like a weird build on a vampire, but it's cool. It's Vlad. People know him. People love him. Isabella would be a nice addition though. But anyways, that's it from my perspective. Anything that you were impressed by, or that worked out really well for you, or things that you wish you did better?
The help it.
Oh yeah,
could have done better.
That feels like that happened ages ago.
Like man, that
like 8 games ago.
And it was funny because it wasn't until we put them down that Luke was like, oh yeah, they got flaming attacks, and I'm like, why?
Because I was able to counter deploy, right? So you put it down. I'm like, okay, I want to put the hex rays over here, and then you can't hurt them, and I got flaming attacks.
Yeah, those things have never usually been a problem for my Skaven because I usually have the minor shooting that counts as magical or the magic missiles to throw, but going kind of away from that a little bit was tough. The plague magic worked well. Like this was the one where we worked closer, so like I was able to cast every turn, which was nice. Because that's the biggest problem I find is that first turn you just walk up and nothing. Yeah, you kind of feel like you wasted level 4 wizard. Yeah, exactly. So that worked out in my favor. Obviously that crazy roll on the curse at the beginning of the turn. Yeah, your first turn was so strong. It put me on my back foot for the next couple turns. Yeah. And then as Skaven do, the mid game gets very sketchy, and you're like, wow. Yeah, 100%. It looks super suspicious there for a bit. Right? You're like, I thought I was gonna win 2 turns ago, and now I don't know. I could have very well, if I overran well enough, they would have been in a weird position to not charge them, and then on my next turn I could have reformed and backed up a little bit. Yeah. And I think I actually would have won the game. Oh yeah, no, you could have. I would have had my Lord, them still alive, my Necromancer, and this, and all I would have lost was those skeletons, and I would have actually been up in points. Yeah, that's interesting. That's how close the game was. It came down to that overrun. I literally need to roll 1 or 2 more inches. Yep. That was it. Yeah, that's all it really came down to. So I appreciate the list you brought. It wasn't obviously the best Skaven list, but I brought a very bad vampire count list. So this is a good opportunity to show off just the core mechanics of fantasy, I guess, in a way. We're not really bringing anything that manipulates it too much other than Skaven leadership, but like... Yeah, and when we're fairly large brick fighting combat grind kind of armies. So. And neither one of us had
like a big investment in hordes. You had the storm vermin, but that is actually a small percentage of your army.
Yeah, and it wasn't even a 50-man horde. It was the 4, like it was a 36. So it was just like the right amount. So nothing was super big. I think the Rat Ogres could have done more.
Yeah, that was a little disappointing.
They sucked that they bounced so hard.
So yeah, what happened there, for people to remember, the Rat Ogres failed a frenzy charge check, so they had to charge. They failed it. They did a weird wheel, 6 inches. My Black Knights then charged them and then wiped half. It was like a 3-man unit of Black Knights that charged them. 4-man unit that got 1 model back. Charged, overran the Rat Ogres, and then tied up these guys for a turn. So that was like perfect.
Yeah.
How many points for the Rat Ogres?
They themselves are quite a big chunk. I think are they 300 yet?
Because I'm just curious if the Black Knights traded up or not. I don't.
They're 136.
Okay, I didn't trade up the Black Knights then. So you hit them so hard with that Warp Lightning Cannon that I was able to at least get a lot of value out of them before they died, and that was nice. But yeah, that's pretty much the game there, folks. It was a lot of back and forth. Like I said, I was put on my back foot. I was able to
I cheated.
What would you cheat on?
It was supposed to be 3 Rat Ogres.
They didn't do anything anyways. It's fine.
That's fair. Yeah. That's fair, honestly.
Wait, it doesn't matter if you had 3 or 6.
Dang it.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you make the list a week ago. Dang it, sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm sure I probably cheated somewhere too. You never know. There's so many rules going on. The game's wild, right? There's so much stuff.
It is wild.
All right, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Colin and I have got to go record another game. We'll see you for some more fantasy at some point.
Heck yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. Happy wargaming.